everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing amazing. So my beautiful client Jade has come in and these nails have been on for 3 weeks and they were in perfect condition. So I'm just taking this extra coarse flame bit from nail.supplies. The link will be in the description box. And I have it on speed around 11 and on my saeyang K35. And I'm literally just taking the bulk of that design down, removing the colour. And just basically taking it back to that nice thin layer so I can easily cover it with another colour. And I'll go ahead and do this on all 10 nails. When I'm done that, I will then come in with prep work. So I'm pushing back the cuticles with my cuticle pusher. So I'm then going to come in with my Efile bit, and this is a diamond bit, and I will go down the right side or the left side of the sidewall and cuticle area, and then I will turn it around and go back down to the left side of the nail. This just makes sure that you get right into them areas that sometimes you'll perhaps miss, especially if you're like right-handed and tend to prep more on the left side of the nails, and this just eliminates that kind of that kind of thing that can happen when you are right-handed. So yes, I do recommend going one way and then turning your E-file in reverse and going the other. So I will then come in after I've gone in with this bit and use my hand file and just blend in that growth area and etch the nail plate whilst I'm doing so. And I will only go over that natural nail growth in one direction. As you can see, I saw file on the acrylic but just go in one direction when I hit that natural nail. This is where you'll want to make sure that you're removing any lifting. If you do find that there is lifted acrylic, then just file behind it. So you will see where it's paler in colour. You can just file behind that line of paleness and then it should just flick away. So then I'm coming in and infilling that area with crystal glass from CJP. I just placed a little bit too much on there. I didn't want that much. And I'm literally just infilling that growth area so we have, that base to file back down to when she comes for a redesign next time. The brush that I'm using today is the Glitter Planet Magic Stick in a size 10, and if you use code Liz10 you can get 10% off your order. So yeah, I'll go and do this on all 10 nails, just making sure I'm really stroking that product out and patting it into that nail so it's really adhering nicely to that nail plate. And that way you'll avoid like pocket lifting as well, just making sure you're constantly stroking that product and patting it really, really into that natural nail. So after I've done that on all 10 nails, I'm then coming back and coming in with a CJP Heat Wave. And because the weather is super hot and muggy, this one bead just wanted to be a pain and set really quickly. So I just had to adjust my ratio just a little bit to make my work more manageable in this heat. And I had kept my monomat bottle in the fridge just for about an hour before her appointment. So it wasn't too bad, it wasn't too difficult, but you definitely notice a difference when it's really, really hot. So I'm just going to really pay attention and try and cover that nail really nicely without applying too much bulk. And I don't need to encapsulate this nail because it's already a core powder. Moving on now to the ring finger, I'm just going to come in with Lotus from the Glitter Fairy Indian Summer Stack, and this is the pink one. I'm then going to come from the cuticle area upwards with Mountain Rose, and I'm then going to place the mirror shards in opalite, also from the Glitter Fairy, over that entire nail, and then I'll leave that to set before we go ahead and cap. I'm using really small beads of acrylic to pick up my glitter, and then if I apply any more I will literally just tap my wet brush into the raw glitter and then pat that onto that already wet glitter on the nail. I won't continuously add beads and beads and beads of acrylic, because then you just end up with a big bulky nail and you don't want that. So on this middle finger we decided to keep the magenta ombre, so I'm just coming in with magenta and just cleaning up that ombre area, the line of where the nail will be ombreed, and then I'll just leave that to set for a minute before we come in with the nude colour. Just small and wet. And then moving on to the index finger while that's set, and on this one we're just going to do a like 3/4 of the nail in heat wave, making sure I'm trying to like perfect that cuticle area as quickly as possible before any product sets. And then I'm dragging it down the nail, and then I'm coming in with Mountain Rose and the mirror shards just like diagonally along that nail. Going back now to the middle finger, I'm just going in with Rosa, and I'm just placing it at the cuticle area, blending down really quickly. I don't know why I stopped to talk here to my client. I was obviously having a real great conversation, but actually it really screwed up my ombre, because even that tiny little bit of time chin wagging was just a little bit of a pain for that ombre, but I wasn't overly fussed because we were going to cover that in pigment anyway. So on the thumb now, I'm just coming halfway up the nail with heat wave, and then I'm coming down the other half of the nail in magenta, and basically the same as what I've done on the sets that I've been doing the last few days. Absolutely love orange and pink together, especially in the summer. So I'm just going to blend them two together, and then I will apply some mirror shards, and then we're going to go back and cap all the nails. But unfortunately I didn't press record, so we don't have footage of me capping the nails or filing the nails. So please accept apologies. But I did leave some prep in and removal of old design today, so you know, cut me some slack. How are we all coping in this heat with doing nails? Are we loving it? Are we hating it? It's so hot. It's so hard. So after the nails were filed, buffed and cleaned, I'm coming in on that middle finger and placing some CJP tack-free top gloss. I cured it and then started applying the pigment and didn't record, but I'm just rubbed in Glitter Planet Aurora pigment over that nail. I love this pigment so much. I'll then top coat that nail again, stick it in the lamp for only 30 seconds, so I'm only half curing it, so it's still tacky when it comes out. And then I'm going to come in, top coat all of the other nails, as well as that middle nail again, so it does have a double top coat. And then they will cure for a full 60 seconds. I'll apply my lemon cuticle oil, which I love. It makes me just want to eat my fingers. It's so good. But I do love like lemon anything. I love the smell of lemon. And then I've left a little clip at the end to show you the final result. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. I hope it's helped you in some way. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do that. It means the world to me. I love you all so much, and I will see you all again in my next one. Bye bye.